Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, it's an all-new Hot Monday. Wendy's stocked up and ready with all of today's hottest topics. Plus, Kelly Osbourne's bombshell departure from Fashion Police. HuffPost Live's Caitlin Becker has the inside scoop on who's lined up to replace her. And get a jump on your spring shopping with big trendy at Wendy discounts. Now, here's Wendy.
Vacation is always sweet, but nothing beats having your own talk show. Yeah! Hi! Hello, my goodies. You too. I love you more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Better now. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Nothing beats the roar of the crowd. Thank you. I know. We're forced to take breaks here, but I always wait with bated breath to come back. So thank you so much. Yes, we did have about a week and a half off here at the show. Everybody's well rested, but I'm glad we're back. It just seems like as soon as we go on vacation, this used to happen in radio too, as soon as I go on vacation, the celebrity world would explode. And I'd have no outlet, you know. And I told you, and shout out to all my Facebook fans, I know you guys want me to talk more and everything, but I can't give you emotion by just typing in, I'm not surprised about Chris Brown having the baby. You know what I mean? Or whatever is going on, you know, in the celebrity world when we're on break. So I just save it all and come back here and talk to you. Anyway, and by the way, no, I'm not surprised that Chris Brown had a baby. What's surprising to me is that this is his first one. How old is he, 25? 25. He's at least 4 kids behind. I mean, you know. Anyway, reportedly, he has this 9-month-old daughter with a video vixen. Yeah, well, that's why I'm glad I'm back to fill you in. Apparently, allegedly, the video vixen, who's 30 years old, and who has a 13-year-old, was married, allegedly, at the time that she and Chris got it in. Now, all I know now is that the girl is still, I guess, practicing video vixen by night, but she's in... Well, you know, that gets old after a while. I mean, how many times can you pop that thing before age catches up? I'm just saying, there's a shelf life to video vixen. So, and by day, she's a nurse. She's helping people. Anyway, so now the video vixen is living with some sort of boyfriend, and she's not with the husband anymore, and she and Chris have agreed to co-parent. Well, apparently, Chris took the DNA test. It was found out that he actually is the father. Listen. So apparently, he'd been allegedly hiding this baby from his girlfriend who now broke up with him, Karrueche Tran. So when all this exploded, this is Karrueche's first time finding out about the baby, too. Now, I don't know whether it was a break baby. You know, that's when you break up, and then you have a baby, and then you get back together. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that, so Karrueche has fled. Chris now is very upset with the video vixen because she is talking crazy and reckless on social media about Chris. And now he says, well, you know what? Now we're going to have to work out your child support because I've been paying you a lot of money on the down low to keep this out of the news and away from Karrueche and Hot Topics. But now that it is found out that you're the mother, you don't have to do all this talking. So because you're doing all this talking, we've got to settle this child support. And I'm not going to give you as much as I was. I don't know. There's something about Chris. Like, don't get me wrong. I think he's very cute. He's very attractive. You know, he's very talented. You always have to say something good before you go in. Chris Brown just reminds me of one of these celebrities who, he's good for at least 7 more kids. Like, with 7 babies' mothers. Right? With 8 babies' mothers, you said? I mean, don't you think he's good for at least 7 more kids recklessly just littering out there? And I also feel like this baby won't change Chris. You know how they say babies change men, but he's a boy still. So I don't think that this baby will change him. I think that he'll trot the baby around when he's trying to get in our good graces and the law's good graces, because, you know, everybody loves puppies and babies. They make everybody go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, you know, you see him coming out of the Chuck E. Cheese and he's got his little daughter and whatnot. And all of a sudden, all of our hearts will melt. So I think he'll use the baby, like, as a prop. But one thing that I would caution this young lady, because you're the first to have a Chris Brown baby, one thing that I would caution you, young lady, and the next 7 who come behind you, make sure that you're in nursing school or doing something for your coins, because Chris Brown does not exemplify to me financial responsibility. I don't know why I think that. Like, they say he's worth $30 million, but I can just see him just blowing through his money and losing it and tricking it up. So, you know, if you're going to have a baby with Chris Brown, get it while he's paid. And by the way, one other Swami prediction from me. Karrueche will be back with him before Easter. Right? What's she gonna do? I mean, cute girl, but what's she gonna do? If she has a baby with Chris, that's more of a liability, because then she can't go on and be with, like, a new boyfriend, because who wants Chris Brown knocking at your door all bipolar? You know, you have to deal with him as a baby's father. But on the other hand, Karrueche, you know, if you were smart, you'd stop messing around with Chris and you'd get with somebody a little bit more normal, like Matt Kemp. Now he's yeah. Right? I don't follow the sports, but, you know, when sports and Hot Topics, you know, intersect, that's when I know. Okay, so Matt Kemp is some sort of baseball player, I think, for the Dodgers. But how?
The Padres.
The Padres. You boys know about sports? I'm glad to be back. All right, so he plays for the Padres, and I know him because he used to date Rihanna. You know what I mean? But she needs to get with another rich guy, because I don't know what Karrueche, what are we going to do for money now? All right, look, let's just move on. What a sloppy mess. What are you doing on Wednesday afternoon? Well, working. No, I don't come on in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, if you're in New York, you watch Dr. Phil. And for everyone else, check your local listings. This is much required Wendy study, okay? Because Nick Gordon is going to be on Dr. Phil. And honey, it is going to be messy. All right, so this is Bobby Christina's ex-boyfriend, not ex, but boyfriend, husband, brother, right? Nick apparently has just checked into rehab. But you didn't hear the final coup de grace of what happened. Okay, well, what happened was... I hate when the kids say that. Anyway, it happened right after he sat down with Dr. Phil. They're alleging that he was on some sort of thing, like he wasn't in his right mind. And he punched two of Dr. Phil's staffers. And he's alleged to be so wobbly on his feet that they had to push him around the hotel in a luggage cart. Yes! It's the best. I mean, you know, maybe we wouldn't put our family on like the Dr. Phil show or something, but you know, if it's going to be on the TV, it's going to be entertaining. I don't feel guilty about watching. Okay. Now, here's more to the story. Here's more to the story. That's Nick's mom. And she was, all right, Nick and Phil were sitting down. They were doing the interview. Next thing you know, first of all, it's done at a hotel. And they already taped it, so it'll play this coming Wednesday. Okay, so they're at the hotel. Next thing you know, the door opens up, and it's Nick's mom. Now, first of all, an intervention is scary enough. Have you ever been intervened? No. Well, excuse me, you don't have to judge. There are lots of people with substance abuse problems. All right, so look. So then the mother comes in, and it becomes all about trying to get Nick into rehab. And Dr. Phil told Nick, if you don't clean up now, you'll be dead in a week. And then the mom was there. Now, here's where the story gets crazy. Because this is the same mom that sent Nick to live with a pop star and her daughter. Where were you, Mom? Or maybe, Mom, maybe you showed up to Dr. Phil because the TV cameras are rolling and everybody wants to be on the TV. Well, like, I'm all for interventions, but I don't think that they should be done on TV. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I mean, and I'm sure Dr. Phil did a great job with it. You know, he always does that follow-up therapy. So, you know, he walks you through and holds your hand and stuff. I don't know what's going to happen with Nick. And I also heard over the weekend, did you hear that there's some sort of reality show, allegedly, that's being taped with the Bobby Brown's family? Sloppy boots. Like sloppy. Anyway, now will you be watching on Wednesday? Now, since I've been gone for a week and a half, a lot of things happen, and a lot of things happen that I didn't even care about. But on account of you watch the show every day, and you made it here as my co-host, I'm going to give you a story that I don't care about. And I'm only doing it because I know that you care. But don't get used to this. Everybody's talking about Kim's platinum hair. Well, I figured you cared. I know my Facebook people cared. They're asking my opinion all weekend. And I said, I'll tell you on Monday when I get back. All right. Over the weekend, she went to the extreme. She dyed her hair blonde, but then she went back like the next day and went platinum. Show the other picture, too. Now, beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl with the black hair, and she's a beautiful girl with this blonde hair. But why does she want to go blonde and be so random like everybody else? Like, I know, look who's talking, me and Suzanne over here judging. But blondes have more fun. Blondes do have more fun, but everybody is a blonde these days. Yeah. Like, I remember after I had my son, you know, I wanted to be a raven-haired beauty. I was never a raven-haired beauty. I mean, my natural hair is brown. It's not blonde. It's brown. Like, you don't even, or, it's not black is what I meant. But you know how after you have the baby girls, you feel like Superwoman, like I am every woman, and I got this thing to take care of, and I'm gonna hold it down in this world. So I figure, you know, people take a raven-haired beauty, like you have a certain edge with you. So for like his first, you know, 6 months, I had a long, ridiculous black wig and red lipstick. And I'd go to the grocery store like that. I'd go to work like that, because there's something real, like, diva about black hair, you know? So my thought is, when you look really great, it turns out I look terrible with the black hair. There's something under, you know, my, like, undertones. It looks very, very bad. But this right here, look, if you can rock dark hair like that, I say do it. To me, it's so much more exotic. And then, you know, some of my staffers here were pissed that she didn't do her eyebrows. But I don't think her eyebrows look bad dark. Do you dye your eyebrows? If you did, would you share it with me? No, I don't dye mine either. I was born with blonde eyebrows. Anyway, but I say all that to say, I don't care about Kim's hair, and I don't care what she does with her hair because Kanye made her do it, most likely. Right? Like, I don't care. So, in conclusion, put the black hair back on and stop letting him steal your joy. You haven't smiled since 1985, Kim. Let's move along. Okay, wait. Because Doug, my floor manager, just gave me the sign that I only have like a minute and a half left in Hot Topics. Is that what I just saw, Doug?
No. You got like 7.5.
Oh, 7.5 minutes? Perfect. Well, you heard about Ludacris and the baby? No, the new baby. Yeah, not the one that he just got full custody of, but the baby, a bun in the oven. Yeah, Doxy's pregnant. Yeah, well, she quit medical school, so she might as well do something. Okay, remember in January, Ludacris won full custody of his 15-month-old break baby. Now, the break baby was with his high school sweetheart. So they've known each other, yeah, his high school sweetheart. Apparently, he and Doxy broke up, and the girl got pregnant, and the baby's mother also has another child. But here's the thing. Ludacris won full-time custody of their child that they have together. Which I always say this, like when a woman loses custody, it just really calls into question what kind of woman are you? I mean, there are exceptions to the rules. You know, if a woman is like strung out on drugs and she might need to, you know, finish her rehab and then she gets the baby back or something like that. But I can't think of more than maybe 3 reasons that a woman loses custody over some smelly man. Well, anyway, so now Ludacris and his new wife, Doxy, just announced that they're expecting a baby of their own. So now he'll have 2 children, and Doxy will be forced to love them equally. Sometimes it's hard for a woman to love a break baby. You know what I mean? Every time you look at the baby. Just saying. I mean, it's not right because kids don't be asked to be put in situations, but you know, if you're only human and you see your child there that you had here, and then you see this break baby over there, and you could only rescue one? Just playing. I'm playing, I missed you, I'm playing. All you ever hope, though, is that your baby's cuter than the break baby, right? That's all that really matters. Okay, Kelly Clarkson, I got your back. Because here's the thing. And I don't know Kelly Clarkson. All I know is that she was our first American Idol season 1. And I know that, you know, when I listen to Elvis Duran, that he plays Kelly Clarkson music, and I know how to sing along with it. And I also know about Kelly Clarkson that she's a woman's woman. Like Kelly's weight goes up and down. She eats like us. Which I love when my celebrities are more relatable. You know, I mean, shout out to all the celebrities with the perfect bodies, but we have enough of you. Now we need some girls who fight for their weight. By the way, Kelly, what are you wearing? Head to toe, what is going on? Okay. So Kelly's being attacked for her weight. Now, she had a baby almost a year ago, okay? And she's only 5'3". And they say that she hovers at like 200 pounds. Well, don't judge. A British journalist slammed Kelly for not losing the baby weight, even though she had the baby all that time ago. And Kelly shut her down. Kelly said she never cares what people think. And the thing about Kelly has been thin enough before to tie her shirt underneath her boobs and show, you know, full midriff and stuff. But she's also been as big as this. And I think that there's too much of an expectation on women, famous women and women at the mall in Jersey. Too much pressure to, like, have the baby and then lose the weight. And besides, Kelly's getting the last laugh because her brand new album is #1 on iTunes. I know. Amal Abadubide Clooney has a new job, and it's right here in New York. She's a pretty woman. I think that she's a pretty woman. Do you know what I mean? She's got good bones. And, of course, you know, I told you about the raven hair. Like, that's one thing about Demi Moore. Demi Moore has always stuck to that raven hair thing. I like that. Anyway, so this Amal Abadubide, she's got a new job. She's going to be a professor at Columbia Law School here in New York. I know. And she's some sort of, like, international law professor or something like that. And I would imagine that her class will be full at all times, if for nothing else than to learn from, you know, apparently a very accomplished woman, but also you want to check out what George is checking out. Like, you know, you check her out and everything. Now, she is in New York. She's going to be doing that in the spring. George is also coming here to New York. He's going to be filming a movie. Her tenure at Columbia will be over when the movie wraps, and then they'll beat it back to California. I like when accomplished people teach at colleges. Like, who would you rather? I mean, not for nothing. You know, and shout out to all the college professors and everything. I know you do the best you can, but, you know, a lot of times when kids are in college and we as parents are spending all that money, you know, I don't want to learn, you know, communications from Professor Cosberg. Hi, Professor Cosberg. But that's why I spent so much time cutting your class, because I was learning more over at Kiss 108 with Matt Siegel. In my internship, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was actually doing radio. Cosberg, you only talked a good game and it was just boring. Like when you get accomplished people who go in and do a little residency at a university, I just think that that's fantastic. So good for you, Amal. Now Hot Topics is over. But we have more great show for you. Up next, we're going to get the inside scoop on all the behind-the-scenes drama at the Fashion Police. So don't go far. On an all-new Wendy. Ain't no party like a Hot Topics party. Are you having a good time? And got questions? Ask Wendy.
I have a friend. I found a couple of items in her purse.
And what were you doing in her purse?
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
We're back. It's time for the inside scoop here with the juicy stories from HuffPost Live. Say hello to our friend, Caitlin Becker.
Hi.
Caitlin, too much waving. Get to yapping.
There is so much drama at Fashion Police.
Sing it, sister.
So much drama at Fashion Police. Of course, you guys leave. Kelly Osbourne quits. Everything is in total turmoil over there. She quit, of course.
Do you think she really quit?
she quit. There's been some drama with the producer. So aside from this big incident that happened where she claims she quit because of the racist joke that Juliana Rancic made about her friend Zendaya saying that she smelled like weed and patchouli oil. So apparently, before the show was taped, she had warned Juliana, don't make this joke. Juliana makes the joke. Kelly is even more furious. But, like you said, who knows? There have been some drama with the producers between
They
her
write
and
the
Kelly.
jokes?
Yeah, there's writers. There's writers. So anyway, so Kelly and the producers have it up to here with her. Kelly's a little irritated. She quits. But the thing is, here we go. Everybody wants Kelly's seat. So some of your predictions are, of course, at the top of the list for who's going to replace Kelly. All right? Okay.
Like who?
So first up is Naya Rivera.
Naya Rivera, that was my recommendation.
That was one of your pick. Chrissy Teigen, who is absolutely one of my favorites.
Yep.
And surprising one, Amber Rose, considering her relationship with Kardashians, though. That's crazy with the E family.
No, but Amber would be good at this. And also,
Amber
wasn't Chloe's name being thrown around?
There was Nene Leakes, and of course, Chloe is the front runner.
But here's the problem. I thought we all agreed that we wanted more diversity on the Fashion Police, and that would mean a person of some sort of color. I mean, she might like a black man, but
well, there's a chance Chloe could turn it down because apparently they had offered her a shot on Fashion Police years ago, and she turned it down because the money wasn't right. So if the money isn't right, there's a chance she's not going to do it. But she has been doing a ton of red carpet coverage for E, so it's anybody's game at this point.
I mean, I just, personally speaking, I think that the job should either go to Amber or Chrissy Teigen.
Well, really, it comes down to Kathy Griffin. It comes down to Kathy Griffin.
What do you mean?
Kathy gets the final say.
Oh, wow, Kathy,
yes,
boss
the
lady.
reports were out. Kathy gets the final say of
That's
who
good.
replaces them. But if no one can make a decision by March 30th, it's going to be a rotating panel of hosts.
I don't like to get to know new people. I like the same people. All right, well, good luck, Fashion Police.
Yep. You're gonna die. Okay. Leanne Rimes is getting slammed by her ex-husband, Dean.
This is unbelievable to me.
We've all pretty much forgotten about Dean. They've been divorced for a while. We have. They've been divorced for a while. He comes out for the first time in I don't know how long, finally opening up about their split, saying the entire reason she was famous is because he supported her. He kept her afloat. And the biggest mistake she ever made was divorcing him. He slams her through this thing saying he, gave up his career.
I don't like that.
He gave up his career to support her. He was her manager, and that she didn't give him the credit he deserved.
Okay, so when they got married, Leanne was 20, and
she was 18. They were young.
And he was 20. And so now he wanted to be some sort of actor or musician. In other words,
he wanted to be famous, and he said the breaking point was he realized she's up here, she's a superstar, and he will never see his name in lights, and so it just couldn't work out.
Well, because he still wanted to be famous. In other words, he was jealous of her. I mean, he looked better by not saying anything. He looked classier, but now that he's talking and yapping, like, I'm sure you got your hands on some of her money when you all divorced. Be quiet, Dean.
Well, then he opened up about the cheating.
Yeah, what did he say?
Of course, we all know Leanne was caught cheating on Dean with Eddie Cibrian, who she's now married to.
Don't skate over that story. That's one of the juiciest stories in showbiz.
It is.
They were filming the movie for Lifetime, Northern Lights.
Bad movie.
And that's where it all started.
Everybody hung out, the whole crew and the cast hung out at this bar. So Dean walks down the stairs into this bar and he sees Leanne, tight jeans, sexy top, being real flirty, playing pool with...
that's where you have to lay over them.
Exactly. So they're real flirty, and Dean says he could tell by their body language that something was up. She was playing with the pool cue, and then the next thing you know, he marches over to her and says, you have no right to wear your wedding ring. I know what's going on. The marriage is over.
Well, divorce is always very, very sad, but Dean, there's one thing that you should be happy about, I guess, and that is that Leanne and Eddie's show was not picked up for another season. So there, Dean, please.
And he's married now. He's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Scandal.
Caitlin, first of all, I'm surprised that Demi Lovato and Wilmer are still together.
Isn't that crazy? On and off for 5 years. On and off for 5 years. There's a little trouble in paradise. There's a bit of a sexting scandal going on. Demi had a friend, we'll call her, not anymore, that she was a little uncomfortable with, thought she was making a pass at Wilmer. So the friend is sexting him. Demi looks at his phone. Just not good. You shouldn't do that.
With naked pictures and stuff.
There were topless photos. There was sexting. Wait, though. Wilmer responds, pretty well. He diffuses the situation, says he's flattered, but thanks, but no thanks. I'm not cheating on Demi. So Demi gives the friend the boot, cuts her out of the life. This is the Demi, the mature Demi right now. I mean,
this is crazy, though. Like, whose friends do that? All right, now
they're not friends. So she gave her the boot, just like she has with a lot of these friends. A lot of them have been famous friends of Demi's that she's sort of given the boot to, sort of after she became
sober
in 2010.
And you want to know what else about her? She's not your average 25-year-old.
22-year-old. He's 35. She's 22.
He's 35 and she's 22. But here's the thing. I smell marriage and a baby in the next 3 years for them. And normally I would say that's not good for a young girl, but, you know, after you've
she's mature.
Lived so much, like on TV, and she kicked drugs, and I think she's so pretty. I like her raven hair. And I like yours too, Caitlin.
Oh, thank you. You know, he hinted at marriage.
Yeah?
Yep. Recently, he was on the red carpet, and he hinted maybe marriage could be in the future, so you're on it with the prediction these days.
Wow. Well, some juicy stories. Say hello to everybody at HuffPost for us. Caitlin Becker, everybody. We've got Hot Topic Sound Off next. Don't go far. Time for Hot Topic Sound Off. All right, so my co-host, this is their time to share their opinion about today's Hot Topics, because you know every Monday we have an all Hot Topic show, so it's Hot Topic Sound Off. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Amber. How you doing?
Hi, Amber.
I want to sound off on Chris Brown and Karrueche.
Okay.
I completely agree with you.
Okay.
Karrueche is going to take Chris back. We all know this. And I'm not surprised that he had a baby. I thought he would have knocked up a groupie years ago.
Me too!
I'm just saying.
And don't you think he's good for at least 8 kids?
Exactly.
Exactly.
If not more.
With 9 babies' mothers?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Amber. Let me get my next comment. Hello, sir.
Hi, Wendy. I'm Ryan. How you doing?
How you doing, Ryan?
I would like to sound off on Kim Kardashian's platinum hair.
Okay.
I know you think Kanye had an influence, and I agree, but I think it looks great. I think she has amazing style. In fact, now I want to dye my hair platinum.
Thank you, Ryan. Come on over. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name's Elise. How you doing?
Hi, Elise.
I want to sound off on Kelly Clarkson. I feel that the reporter should be ashamed of himself.
It was a woman.
Oh, it's, I mean, well, I feel
which
like
is
he
even
should be-
worse.
Yes, which is even worse. I'm a new mom myself to a 9-month-old baby, and it's so much pressure. Thanks, Wendy. It's so much pressure to be to lose weight after the baby. So I feel like if her man isn't complaining, then the public shouldn't be complaining either. So do you, Kelly?
Exactly. Nice job. All right, we have time for one more quick one. Come on over. Come on. Come on, it's only a 1-hour show. Come on.
Hi, Wendy. I'm Shayna. How you doing?
Hi, Shayna.
I would like to sound off on fashion, please.
Okay.
I think that Kelly Osbourne is using the whole situation about the whole, the weed and the oil with Zendaya. Like, I think that she's using it like she's also did the producers. She's had problems with them before, so I feel like
you read the same magazines I read.
Yes, I do.
I do think that we've exhausted this horse. You know, we just need to find a new fashion police person and move on.
Yes, and I agree with you. I think that Amber would be great.
Amber would be great.
Yes, Mother Rose. I love her.
Okay. Thank you, Small Fry. Up next, everybody, we're going to show you some unbelievable discounts on the hottest products today. We've got Trendy at Wendy next. On an all-new Wendy, he's got a new all-star comedy series. Kevin Nealon hits the couch. And new fashion is in the forecast. Get a jump on spring with the hottest new trends. Sunny with a chance of fabulous.
Wednesday on an all-new Wendy.
All right, so look. I love Trendy at Wendy. Here at the show, that's where we show you huge discounts on the hottest fashion and beauty products. Everything that you see on the table will be available for a limited time at wendyshow.com. Please welcome the financial fashionista, our girl, Nicole Lappin. By the way, congratulations on your new book. New York Times bestseller.
Thank you.
And I saw you on a gigantic billboard outside of the Lincoln Tunnel today. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, let's talk.
Yeah, rich bitch. All right, let's start with some bling today on Hot Monday. Agate Drop Earrings by Monique Leishman. Yeah, they're real, girl. I'm wearing some too.
they're
And
good.
Beyonce loves these, so There's that. Do I have to even say more? Beyonce loves these earrings, y'all.
What is Aja? Or what is this?
It's good. It's the good stuff.
That's the actual drop part.
It's the drop earring. The teardrop elongates your face. I had a rough weekend. It was my birthday, guys.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday.
I feel puffy.
Yeah.
It elongates your whole round face situation. Jet, jade, sand, aquamarine. Comes in 4 different colors.
I like the
gold
sand
tone.
ones. This is nice.
Retails for $78, but just for Wendy watchers, we have 63% off, so $29.
That's terrific. Keep in mind the graduates.
That's
People
right.
getting out of school, all right?
Okay, this is the Dome Satchel by Lupaluna. Comes in mini and regular
I know this
sizes.
brand.
It's faux leather, so vegan leather, that's what we say. Gold-toned hardware, 2
nice.
colors, nude and black. That's really all the colors you need
What
in the
other colors
handbag.
do you
Yeah,
need?
right. Total classic shape. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. Retails for $78 to $89. But just for Wendy watchers, obviously we're not paying that. 61% off, 31 to 35 bucks.
Perfect. And again, remember the graduates.
And remember yourself. Give yourself a present, which is what I need right now because my manicure is bougie right now.
All right, what's going on? What's
I
going on?
get manicures every 2 weeks, but it gets super expensive. This is the LED UV nail starter kit that you can do at home. So instead of spending all that money at the
It's also
salon,
time-consuming being at the salon.
Totally.
You can sit at your kitchen table and do your nails. It's very
That's right,
relaxing.
and it's a lot cheaper. So this is the whole kit. It includes everything you need. Wabam, right there. The LED lamp to cure your nails. Don't get too much of that.
Yeah.
The top coat, 3 different nail colors, the cuticle oil, the whole shebang. It retails for $250. But the thing is, this keeps giving. This is, you know, you're going to continue to save money from not going to the salon. So we get 64% off, $89 bucks.
See,
Like
this is a good one. This is a good one. Yeah.
I do the petty too.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Okay, let's talk.
This is your favorite.
I love luxurious moisturizers.
This is
Talk about it,
24
sister.
karat gold infused skincare that Wendy's going to take a bath in while we talk. By Allegress. This is a real good stuff. This is free of parabens.
Yeah.
Gold is known to really tighten your skin, smooth your skin.
It's a luxurious ingredient that they put in the good stuff.
In the good stuff. And you got to invest in your skin because you can tell the difference from the drugstore stuff.
Unfortunately, yes.
So let's invest in some good stuff. This comes in a whole kit with night cream, foaming cleanser, all has 24 karat gold in it, anti-wrinkle cream, moisturizer.
Sounds very expensive, Nicole.
Retails for $915.
You owe it to yourself to at least go to wendyshow.com and pay how much?
82% off, so $169. And you can get them separately for as low as $35.
Oh, and you can buy them separately. And I must tell you, when you use the good stuff, a little goes a long way.
That's right.
Nicole Lappin, everybody, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Don't forget, these amazing deals are for Wendy watchers only. They're there for a limited time. So go to wendyshow.com before they sell out. Ask Wendy is next. There's so much more of The Wendy Show at wendyshow.com. Watch must-see moments, catch my after show, and enter for your chance to win some amazing free stuff. Check out wendyshow.com today. Welcome back. Everybody have a seat. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Chanel. How are you?
Hi, Chanel.
I'm good. So I have a question for you, which is, me and my ex just broke up. He has a new girlfriend.
How long ago did you break up?
About 3.5 months ago.
Okay.
And he has a new girlfriend. Yes, he's moved on that quick. And, right? And he still comes over. He tells me he loves me. We occasionally do have sex.
Okay.
Am I wrong for
Is it
having...
still good?
It's even better now than we was together.
Okay.
But we are...
Does he spend the night at your house?
Yes, he does.
Does he have like a top drawer of the dresser?
The bottom.
Okay.
Am I wrong for having sex with him knowing that he has a new girlfriend?
Yes.
Right? Even though it's wrong, even though it's good?
Why can't you move on? Like you said, well, he moved on that quick. 3 months is not that quick. Actually,
not.
like, why don't you move on?
I am.
You know what I mean?
It's just that brings back that moment.
I know, but see, you have to. You're creating bad karma by sleeping with that girl's man.
Right.
You know, and you're also blocking your own blessing because you're still sleeping with him as opposed to being out there with your cute self and getting a new boyfriend or at least a new sex buddy.
Right.
Okay? Good luck. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? I like your raven hair.
Thank you. I have a question. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years, and recently, within like 6 months, he sleeps with his phone in his pocket.
Oh, really?
I'll hear it vibrate and stuff like that, but he won't dare look at it. So I wanted to know, should I be worried that, he's cheating?
Yes! Because here's my thought. Like, he shouldn't have to sleep with it. First of all, he's killing sperm.
He says it's a habit.
That's what the doctors say. That's what the doctors say. You know, he's killing... Your phone is not supposed to be against your body for that long period of time. So, medically speaking, it's bad. Yes. How long have you been with him?
2 years.
And he's been sleeping with his phone for about how long?
About 6 months.
Yeah,
when we first started, the phone was always
something
out.
is jumping off.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So what are we going to do about it?
I don't know.
All right.
Hopefully he's watching.
Good luck. All right. Do we have time for one more quickie? How you doing?
My name is Kathy. How you doing?
How you doing, Kathy?
Good. My question is, we recently retired, my husband and I, and so we finally have the time and money to see the world, and he thinks seeing the world is like Mount Rushmore and Scottsdale, and I think it's like Bali and Fiji. So how do I get him to go where I want to go and be really happy about it?
Well, I think you could do every other. You see, both of you are retired, so you start off. You start off with your lovely wife, and she's going to be in touch with a travel agent, and everything is going to be spelled out, so you won't have to be nervous. What is he nervous to?
It's the long flight. It's the different languages.
Well, maybe save for first class.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we do. Oh, well. Oh boy. No, but take first class, a mask for his eyes, make sure that you have, the sleeping mask. Traveling can be very luxurious. You just have to make him feel good about it. And then the next trip that you all go Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Happy retirement. Yeah. Pop quiz is next. Don't go far. It's time for Pop Quiz, so let's meet our player. Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm Christine from Danbury, Connecticut. How you doing?
How you doing, Christine? Okay, here's your first Pop Quiz question. I'm sure you were paying attention on Hot Topics. Please don't help her. Okay. Where is Amal Clooney's new job? Is it A, Cornell University, B, Columbia University, or C, NYU, New York University?
B, Columbia.
Yes! Okay, wait, hold on. One more.
Okay.
How old is Chris Brown's baby? I hate this ratchet show. 1 month, 3 months, or 9 months?
I think 9 months?
Yes! Yes! Look, we're hooking you up for 2 free years of Netflix. Yes! Perfect!
Oh my God.
We'll be right back, everybody. Don't move a muscle. Good job. Tomorrow, one of my favorites, Stacey London, is coming, and she's going to show us the hottest accessories for spring. Plus, Taj Mowry, he stars in that show Baby Daddy. He's stopping by. I love you for watching today. It's good to be back!